Blunderbuss Accessories, William Hovey Smith, 2012. I'm the author of Extreme Muzzleloading, and I hunt with some unusual guns, including blunderbusses.
In continuing our saga of the Blunderbuss Chronicles, I need to tell you about how to make accessories and shooting components. This blunderbuss does not come with a ramrod, but I use a segmented Ashley rod to load it actually in the field. On a recent hunt, I found that I had left that rod behind and I needed to load it. What to do? Well, I was hunting on one of Georgia's coastal islands and there were dried palmetto fronds on the ground. Now, palmettos have very long leaves and a woody spine that runs down a leaf that, say is 4 to 5 feet long. Ooh. So, what we did was take our pocket knife and make a ramrod. Now, I since put off a cut-off end of a cartridge case to have a firm end, but the rod works pretty good. Now, it is flexible. I tried it too much and actually broke it here, but still, it has good flex, even after it's been glued back together. And it runs easily down the barrel, as you see. For compressive loading, this rod does just fine. Okay. Now, what else we got? This barrel for this Traditions blunderbuss is 54 caliber. Now, a 54 caliber works out to be about 26 gauge. Ain't no such thing, you say. Well, of course there is such a thing in muzzleloading, but trying to buy commercial wads in 54 caliber is possible. There are some made. A Wonder Wad may make still a wad of felt for 54 caliber. So look for those felt wads. They are hard to find though. An expedient solution is of course to cut your own wads. Now, couple of things. First off, you need some cardboard. And this is thin cardboard from a beer box. Yeah, sure is. So, you mark it up using any brass tool that'll give you a 50 caliber mark, and you take scissors and cut out around the place you marked, but on the outside of your marking, so you leave some extra room. Now, during the process of this, unless you are extremely fastidious, which you do not want to be, by the way, you will see that you will come up with something with a lot of angular edges. No sweat. All right. Now, you could make a 54 caliber cutter out of a piece of brass and actually cut precise 54 caliber wads. You can do that. But this is expedient, available, and not too much trouble. All right. Now this gives you a cardboard wad with a sort of hard finish that can go toward the powder and resist burning. These wads actually don't stay in the barrel long enough to ignite. Now wadded tissue paper and such things will, but these will not ignite. All right. Another type of wad can be made from your egg crate. Well, you take this, and again, something that leaves a 50 caliber impression about, mark it like yay, and proceed, as before, to cut it out, keeping to the outside of your mark, and leaving the little pointy pieces on there. Like yay. Works just fine. Now this can go either over the powder or over your shot charge or round ball. Now I'm shooting Heiston's 777 out of this gun. I'm using 70 grains with an ounce of shot and 80 grains with a .535 54 caliber round ball. Now, in both cases, I load a wad over the powder. Then I put in a charge of cream of wheat. About 30 grains. All right, that gets poured down the barrel. Then I put down the wad that goes under the shot. Okay, so we have wad, cream of wheat, wad, shot. All right, and then one of these, if I happen to have it, over the top of the shot to hold it in the barrel. I found that when I tried to load the .535 caliber round ball down the barrel, it would stay at the range. But with the rough and tough and hassle of hauling it out for a day or two in the field, I actually missed a deer because this ball actually rolled out of the barrel. Lord, surprised both me and the deer. That was not an expected outcome. So, when you load the bare .535 round ball down the barrel, use a wad to keep it in place and make sure it stays there. Now this round ball I seat directly over the top of the cream of wheat. So we do that, and that makes for effective loads in this gun. Should you happen to have them available and reload 28 gauge, 28 gauge plastic wads will actually fit this bore and shoot out of it fairly decently, I have no doubt. I oftentimes will use, say, 16 gauge wads and 18 gauge guns and 12 gauge wads and 11 gauge guns without any problem at all. The plastic bases will expand sufficiently to seal the bore. So, if you want to shoot round ball with this, probably the best accuracy and the highest velocity you will get will be with using a 28 gauge plastic wad. Interesting. So try this and see how it works. Now this is going to leave a plastic stringy residue in the bore, but this will wash out if you lubricate your bore first with a little bore butter. So that is how to keep your blunderbuss shooting with both shot and ball for fur and fowl. For now, this is Hovey Smith reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Goodbye, God bless, and see you next time.
I have other books like Backyard Deer Hunting, Crossbow Hunting, Practical Bow Fishing, as well as Extreme Muzzleloading, and all of these are also available as e-books. Now, for more information on my books, blogs, videos, and radio show, Hovey's Outdoor Adventures, go to my website, www.hoveysmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye and God bless.